Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, Bougie Gang Gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch. Cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
Good morning. 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 And happy birthday to Live, Laugh, Love. Good morning. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, any of the fellas in the house. Good morning. Good morning, Bougie Gang. How's it going? Happy Wednesday, guys. Let's talk about this foolishness. Yesterday there were some people, girl, I don't know if the pharmacy was closed, people were off their medications. I'm not sure what's going on, but people are acting crazy. I saw two videos. Hey, Mama Kim. Hey, Boo Boo. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Girl, Gangstars, CC, India, Live, Laugh, Love. Okay. Gangstars. And it happens to be Live, Laugh, Love's birthday. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That's what I'm seeing in the chat. So, Doris, good morning, Doris. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Erica, Tennessee, Ivy, Megan, Walk by Faith, Not by Sight. What's going on? What's going on? Real Life of Mama Kim for the 2 times. Thanks everyone for my birthday wishes. Leo in the house. It's Tuesday, Fran, I think. Is it? It doesn't matter. Why? Because I did the because it said Wednesday on there. It's okay, girl. Like, yeah, it's the details. It's the it's the devil's always in the details. At the end, it's not a Wednesday intro. It's only a Wednesday intro because if that's what you want it to be. But no, it's just an intro, girl. I'll roll the 2022, girl. I'll roll the Drake 2022. It's all about clout in a minute, or clout miss. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's just an intro. Anywho, guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is Tuesday, thankfully, because time is going way, 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 way too fast. So I'm glad it's not Wednesday because That's one day closer to school starting. And that is not, I'm not gonna say that's not what we want, but I have, my daughter, she's just she doesn't even want to talk about school right now. She doesn't even want to talk about it. So it's like, don't even talk about it. So we're not. We're just taking it one day at a time. I think she just wants to enjoy her vacation. So I'm doing my best to not even talk about it because she doesn't want to talk about it. So anyway, you were confused? No, I remembered yesterday was Monday, but yeah, I wish it I don't know if I wish it was Wednesday, but um yeah. You know what? I almost put that it was Wednesday on my thing, and I don't know if that's what you guys were talking about. I almost titled this something about Wednesday. Did I? No, I didn't. I almost did though. I started and I was just like, that's not it. Um, so you guys have me a little yeah, now I'm off. Okay, let me recenter my thoughts. Okay, let's vote, guys. 2023 best ratchet mom lie. Um, Liv Liv did a whole live. I was thinking we could talk about everything, but I don't want to be on here like this just for 2 hours. Let's try to zip through what Jasmine had going on. It's almost impossible to do both of these in one live and not be on here for over 2 hours. So we're not. Hey, Jay Breezy, good morning. Good morning to everyone. I'm gonna say it like one sis says, good morning to everyone who said good morning to me. Okay. Good shouts out to the good sis out there if you're listening, girl. Shouts good morning to everyone that spoke to me. Okay? Ah! That always cracks me up. Wow, I cannot believe we already in August. Girl, we're here. We're here. Just think about who didn't wake up this morning and who's sleeping the day away. Okay. That's not us. All right. Let's keep going. Guys, Liv wants us to believe that there's someone out here who's never met her kids before, who has almost a 2-year old with her and allegedly has her pregnant again, who's been out of town unexpectedly for 2 months and talks about how she's really kind of not even in love with him and wants to marry her. Look, I didn't make this up. That's what I heard. Also, twins, now one girl, and we called it months ago, Flojo. Miss Florida Johnson coming soon, allegedly on Christmas Day. Okay. All right. Um, let's see. If she's born on Christmas, give her the middle name Noel, which is French for Christmas. Okay. And she can be Flo No Joe. Okay. I'm done. I'm done naming. I think I'm pretty good at naming kids. Okay. Because Chicago Smart is tough. Okay. Flojo is pretty amazing. Florida Johnson is pretty amazing. Um, okay. So Jasmine got caught out in a pizza delivery scam. She was called out by many people. Good morning, Boo Boo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Ashanti. Good morning, Miss Bookie. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, all of everyone. Um, she got called out for lying about a pizza delivery scam. And Jasmine gets mad when people don't believe her and her stories don't stick. She gets really upset. And I don't know if this was a residual. I find it a little hard to believe that your landlord got phone calls from God knows who. They sat on the phone and listened to the tea. Then they came rushing over and spent 2 hours in your home that you have a lease and pay rent and decided to do an emergency inspection and sat there for 2 hours during dinner. And you've got 5 kids. I don't know. I find that a little hard to believe. I don't know who does that, like who doesn't call to make an appointment, who like why they wouldn't just call you on the phone, um why they think an emergency. I mean, the way it sounded to me was that they came and looked through the house, they came and looked through everything. Um they were told that I guess someone told them about Philip, all kinds of stuff. I don't know. And then I got to a part in the second video where sis was obviously mad. Like, look, let me tell you something. If you do shorts and reels, there's something called sounds. You guys all know this. If you've ever made a reel before, you've ever made a short, and you use whoever's music or whoever's like, I get up out of bed and I win 10 times a day, and you can't stop me. Okay. Or I'm a winner and you're a loser. Or keep a positive mindset and you'll always win. Or it's the journey, not the destination, or whatever, a sound. So sis got up on, we'll get to that part in her live, but this woman gets up on her live and complains because I made a reel using one of her sounds. So what? So what? That's not weird. That's social media. And I've been following your channel because guess what? I do commentary on it. I can't do commentary if I'm not following it, dummy. Like, this is a woman, she's such a fucking Karen. She tries to make everything some drama because she don't want to talk about the real drama, which is that man who needs a bra that lives up in her house. Okay? Can we talk about that? Can you give that man one of your sports bras? Are you kidding me? How are you like that's not weird. It's social media. These women get on social media and expect like that they have their own website and it's private and nobody should be able to see what's going on when people do reaction commentary. How do you think that the Shade Room and all the other tea channels you follow get the tea on CJ So Cool and De'Ara? You think they're calling up De'Ara and saying, hey, De'Ara, what's tea? What should we talk about? What's going on? Tell us what we need to know about how to talk about what the fuck you got going on your channel. Just think about how dumb that sounds.
And my man, thank you to my man. And my man. And my man, thank you to my man. And my man. And my man, thank you to my man.
Thank you to my man. Hey, becoming grateful.
And my man.
Thank you to my man.
And my man.
Thank you to my man. Be coming on here saying that my man. Thank you to my man.
So I was able to negotiate. Babe was literally like, his mouth was babe. Oh my god.
Says him always.
Babe, I can't get out of this. Like, what is my man? What is going on? Like, what are they doing?
And my man. And my man. Thank you to my man. And my man. And my man. Thank you to my man.
Girl, wait just 1 second. I was trying to do something. Okay. Girl, don't
Bae,
think I forgot about
why you
Keisha and
yelling at
them.
me? I was just saying bye.
I was just saying bye.
Okay, well, give me a kiss.
Okay. Look, these people are acting silly. They're acting silly and slow and salty. Okay. Period. Let's get into what's going on here. Okay. Look, sis is salty because I don't know, shit's not going her way. Not my problem. Okay. Vicky, hey boo boo. Good morning. Miss Brader's Life, Pearls of Wisdom. Good morning. Mastermind. Good morning, sis. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Um, Miss Brader's Life, maybe two times Coco. I see you. Okay. If I missed you, my bad. I'm trying to do my best without repeating. EXO. Hey, EXO love. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I think I got everyone. Ashanti, Erica, good morning. I know I've said at least two times to almost everyone. All right, guys, let's get into it. This is some foolishness. This is some, I need some content. This is my numbers are dropping. This is, I'm going to give people something to talk about. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care if your landlord did come to your house. Like at the end of the day, this is the content sis is putting out. This is what we're gonna talk about. Okay. That's it and that's all. Number one is ratchet. See, I'm me personally, I'm just the type of person, everything could be going on. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about and I'm not going to talk about what I don't want to talk about. This woman like doesn't want people to talk about certain things, but you tell everybody everything. So how does that sound? That sounds dumb. You're in Europe. Good morning. So, what time is it there? It must be. Why is that the first thing people always want to know? What's the time? What's the weather? I'm guessing it's probably around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Isn't it something like 8 hours ahead? You're in Europe. So, where in Europe, Lizzie? Super Lizzie, baby. Are you in the UK? Yes. Lizzie must have just gotten off work. Lizzie, welcome to the chat, boo boo. Yes, my jazzy life is at it again. You guys vote. Make sure that your voice is heard because we have 119 of you so far that are saying that 35% is the jazzy landlord emergency inspection. Jasmine seems like the type that would allow an emergency inspection right away. I mean, I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, this is the deal. You've chosen a profession and you are in a mom sector that is extremely ratchet. And if you don't know that, then you're dumb. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Okay? You're just you don't know what you don't know what you don't know. And that's not anyone's fault but your own. Get up to speed. Okay? Figure out what's going on. It's like strong mommy Chrissy dropping a video talking about she's got a new man yesterday. Okay? You don't think people are going to talk about it? You don't think people are going to talk about it? She was in the car talking about, I'm in my man's car. I was like, girl, okay, I'll be back. I'll be back. I did watch the whole video, but um, I'm just mystified that a woman with 9 children, and it's not even, I mean, she's got people. She has people. Like, she doesn't even have babies anymore. She got high school, middle school, elementary school, nursery school, daycare. She got all, I mean, she doesn't have college. Okay. College coming soon, right? Has time to date. Okay. She said the kids were with her mom. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Which I'm sure, yeah, girl. Girl, she got the whole thing covered. Girl. Okay. Look, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with CPS and hips. And CPS and Jasmine and what Hips is supposed to be doing or not. I'm gonna be honest. I've been so busy with this birthday stuff and what I got going on in my universe that I'm gonna be honest. I'm behind on like YouTube. Like let's just say YouTube streets. Like stuff that is stuff that's kind of like my notification gang, 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 gang. No, I'm caught up on that. But as far as some of the YouTube street stuff, sometimes I got to like really sit down and like, okay, because sometimes I'm not consuming that for enjoyment. I'm consuming it. You guys consume it for enjoyment. Like it's work for me. So when I decide to sit down and get caught up, but I have to go and see what's going on. But if that's the case, um, then she's stupid. Who That's like who gets on if you got a fugitive, why be on a live stream? Or if you know you have a situation that's not the case, why be on live? So it just defeats the purpose of people putting orders out on you, and you think that your audience is not going to report you. Maybe Jazzy Fam's not going to report you, but damn it, whoever else is watching might. I don't know. At the end of the day, girl, that's her problem. And you already know what I'm going to say. Not my problem. Let me go over here. Let me see what I can. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Um, because I wanted this one. Yes, sis is getting very much bothered. I don't know if it's going to just be very much bothered for the whole entire month of August. I haven't selected my theme yet, but it's giving like these ladies are coming out the gate very much bothered. Look, if people didn't find value in your relationship, not a title, okay? You think you got some sort of title or some sort of key to some exclusive club because you want to say you got a man? Girl, bye. Okay? Grateful for what? At the end of the day, it's giving extremely bothered, and the fact that you are so ready to hit that damn go live button, if my residence is threatened and I just had an emergency inspection, do you think that coming on live stream is the thing to do to further jeopardize and antagonize those who you say are trying to come for your peace? They could have called the landlord and you could have sat there and never said anything about it. And they would have been like, well, I called the landlord. It doesn't seem like anything happened. Meanwhile, you're getting inspection after inspection and they've just crawled up into your asshole. Girl, bye. You are just silly. I mean, that's what convinces me that this chick just wants something to talk about because she has nothing that she really wants to talk about, which is what's really going on over there. Let's, let's get into this. Let's see.
You gonna go play?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I think her mods, something. Look, I think that there are some people who are.
Oh, they leave.
So
They left.
this was one of the weird things she said.
My motherfucking time around here.
Who was that? Was that Liv or was it her? Both of them are silly. And no offense, like, mods are a trusted circle of people that you may know, not know. You know them from your chat. And when I say know them from your chat, like CC Virgo, HBB, like I'm just saying names here. It could be Boo Boolicious. It could be anybody, right? You see a name and it's familiar from your chat. I've never spoken to these people. You know what I'm saying? There could be someone in here named Plastic Man. I don't know if that's a lady, a woman, a dog, a cat, who. These people, Olivia was sitting up there talking about doing a private group chat to be able to talk to her mods about what's going on. Go ahead and do that. That's why you stay in the shits. That's why you sit up there and then take people's wrenches back because you think that someone's betraying you of something that you had no business telling a stranger anyway. Someone could be an excellent mod, but somebody might be here because they like tea and gossip. And if someone likes tea and gossip, it's possible that they might talk tea and gossip about you. Doesn't make them a bad person. It just makes you stupid for thinking that people who are listening to your tea are going to hold your tea, especially if maybe they get mad about you didn't say hi to me today. You ignored my comment. You put my friend in timeout. I thought you were going live at 10 o'clock. Girl, bye. These women, and then they put it out in videos. They sit on live stream, and Jasmine was saying I could swear she was saying something about she needed to reach out to her mods to have like a girl chat. Don't you have a paid membership circle? Aren't there people who pay membership to get that tea? And if you have a special circle with your moderators, good for you. But what are you doing for your members?
That shit's crazy. I literally just sat down and talked to my landlord. For what? What time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
It's 7:32 p.m.
2 hours. Oh, y'all really don't. Y'all got too much time on your hands. People, like a lot of y'all got too much time on your hands. It's really creepy. Right? Too much time.
As she's on live stream with 5 kids and it's dinner time. So she's saying people have too much time, but they're home cooking, driving, commuting, working, on the job, doing whatever they're doing because you provide entertainment on the internet. But you're the one who stopped what you're doing in some sort of dirty, disgusting t-shirt because you're mad because you got accused of copy paste life. And then you want to jump into reactiona mode. And then you want to tell people how wrong they are for minding your business that you put out on the streets and talking about it. Meanwhile, allegedly now, today or yesterday rather, people are calling your landlord. Okay. Make it make
now y'all calling
sense.
my landlord and saying crazy shit. It's so crazy. Like, and these people are really good and sweet people. And y'all never have any problems. And we know that, like, y'all pay your rent on time. Y'all pay before time. We never have. She's like, it's just these people are sending to start.
I don't believe that because let me tell you, if your landlord comes over to your house and rent being on time is not an issue, why would they mention rent is not an issue? Like these, I'm assuming, are not slow, stupid people. So why do they need to mention that you pay your rent on time? Like, Jasmine, you're a whole creep because at the end of the day, if your rent is being paid on time, why would someone need to reinforce that? Like, you sound silly. And no one's coming to do an inspection because you didn't pay rent on time. It was the 3-minute stamp for me when she gets read, though. Okay, we'll get there. We're at 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So,
and these people are really good and sweet people. And they're like, we never, we haven't had any problems. And we know that, like, y'all pay your rent on time. Y'all pay before time. We never have. She's like, it's just these people.
That's not, you don't get a hand clap for paying ahead of time. That's what you're supposed to do.
People are sending disturbing messages. And I just, like, my landlord coming over here
They're sending disturbing messages, or they called your landlord. Which one is it? Okay, let's go there. Did they call or did they send messages?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I mean, tell the truth. If that's what happened, tell the truth.
And his wife to make sure I'm okay. To make sure the kids okay. Make sure everybody's okay. Having to just we're doing extra because people are sitting here. She didn't even know. I had to literally tell them.
But let's just talk about this for a second. This is not the first time this has happened. Your homegirl, Strong Mommy Chrissy, called your mom to do a welfare check. Now the YouTube streets is doing a welfare check. But it was okay for the police to do a welfare check on Queen and Michelle, right? And you sat and talked about that, right? So the YouTube streets say that they're concerned about you, just like the YouTube streets was concerned, and TikTok and everybody else streets was concerned about Queen and Shell. But now it's what?
Everything. Like,
do you see how sis likes to imitate what's going on the streets? I don't know if this is real or not, but it just seems funny that you went missing in action after you got your ass served to you because your commentary sucked on a particular topic and you got run off the YouTube streets for embarrassment. Okay? Let's talk about that. Can we talk about that for a second? You were talking about a welfare check. Oh, and then now all of a sudden, you're getting a welfare check. Not from the police, but from your landlord. Oh, okay.
This is what's been happening. And she was like, so she was even saying, like, brought up the CPS, because y'all like to call CPS on people. And she was just like, well, she wants to just, it's a lot. Y'all just doing way too much. Got too much time on y'all fucking hand. I don't give a fuck. Y'all not running me off YouTube, bitch. You got me fucked up.
What can she do? She can say, oh, do you have an active CPS case? Well, let me, I would be interested to hear the outcome. Your landlord is not a slave master, and they don't have rights to your personal information. And honestly, you're dumb behind. Sit there and love telling people your information. They should tread lightly on them sitting there and questioning you. All they're doing is renting property. They don't have any rights to your personal life. But if you want to sit there and divulge your personal life to strangers because they're concerned about what? Their investment, their property, okay? They don't know you. Even if they care about you, so what? It's a business transaction. You rent a property, you pay them rent. They receive the rent and they go about their business. Them coming over there and trying to play Dr. Phil and what's his wife's name? Damn, Margaret or whatever her name is, Mr. and Mrs. Dr. Phil. That's not in the lease. Okay? That's not in the lease, and that's overstepping. And that doesn't even make sense. And I really doubt that experienced landlords would do something and try to insert themselves in a potentially domestic violence situation. That doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Y'all better hope and pray, because y'all calling them. And if they take legal action against y'all,
they're going to take legal action against someone calling to say that there's someone living in one of your properties who has drama in their life. Legal action for what? If they feel like it's a hoax, they can tell someone to kindly not call them. And if someone continues to call, then they can maybe get a restraining order. I don't know, but what kind of legal action? Like this woman, Karens are identified by people who love to talk a whole lot of shit and then insert you're going to jail or I'm calling the police.
because they got money. You know what I'm saying? I might not have no money like them. They got money. Y'all really doing
what are they going to do? What are they going to do?
Doing the absolute most because you don't like me. Call them a landlord.
She's so listening to someone like her, it takes brain cells.
Her and her 5 keys out. threatening my land.
So she got red when?
Y'all just doing way too much. Got too much time on y'all fucking hands. I don't give a fuck. Y'all not running me off YouTube, bitch. You got me fucked up.
She got red on minute number 3. I don't see it.
Wants to just, it's a lot. Y'all just doing way too much. Got too much time on y'all fucking hands. I don't give a fuck. Y'all not running me off YouTube, bitch. You got me fucked up.
Okay.
Y'all better hope and pray, because y'all calling them, and if they take legal action against y'all, because they got money. You know what I'm saying? I might not have money like them. They got money. Y'all really doing the most. So doing the absolute most because you don't like me. Call the landlord. Saying y'all need to put them out of the house. You need to put her and her 5 kids out. Threatening my landlord and his wife.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, me doing reaction videos has nothing with trying to run her off of YouTube. Like, this is part of my content. So at the end of the day, I do reactions, reviews, and commentary on mommy channels. And at the end of the day, why would I try to run off my content? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in that. If that's if she feels like that's the goal of what's going on, then she can feel that way. But at the end of the day, that's what I do. And whatever else, pranksters or, concerned citizens of the YouTube streets are doing, that doesn't have anything to do with me.
And we trying to figure out, and don't forget, whoever this person is got some of my personal information. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck they get my personal information. And some shit that I never said, and having to tell her. I told her everything. I was like, look, I'll tell you, I don't mind talking to them. But I was just like, y'all doing too much now. Like, why would you want to get us kicked out of our house? Why would y'all want to get, hey, Korean girl, hey, mods, why would y'all want to get my kids put on the street? I
find it hard to believe that there's personal information that she's never told anyone about herself when she sits up there and talks to moderators that she does not know. And she sat up there and told Tuna everything, probably, and her blood type. Like, at the end of the day, what? Oh, I'm sure it has something to do with those glasses of wine that she was drinking after she just got finished saying that she wasn't drinking, right?
I tell her about everything. People didn't say that. Brought up my baby daddy, and she was like, they said that was your ex-husband. Girl, no, we was never married. I was just, haven't explained everything about that. Yeah,
I don't know why they would say, who knows? I don't know what they said. We're just going to go on what she's saying. But I find it hard to believe that people on the YouTube streets don't know that Jasmine was never married to Philip. I don't know. Maybe Philip has called her his wife. I don't know, but I don't believe that she was ever married to Philip. But the concerning thing is, but Philip doesn't go, like, I don't know why. I guess maybe it's just gossip for people to know that her baby father is a SO, but it's not really a concern because he doesn't come to the house, right? So yes, that's a little tea and gossip that the kid's father is a registered SO, but I don't know. I think the tea is on Chris.
My landlord. They've been harassing my landlord, his husband and my landlord and his wife.
I think maybe they'd be more interested in knowing if Chris is on the lease, that he is a deadbeat father and he's got 3 children out there that he just started paying child support for, and that his income has now been impacted by $600 a month, according to Jasmine. And because she doesn't work and she's too lazy to do her super duper easy internet job, their income is impacted. And a week ago, she said she didn't have enough money to pay her bills. That's what I would be concerned about, a landlord. Who this lady is getting sausage from, I wouldn't give a fuck. If this lady's baby father is over there at the state penitentiary, it wouldn't make a difference to me. And they probably would want to be careful because there are laws and stipulations for landlords and tenants. And I would not, as a landlord, be up in my tenant's business like that. You want to make sure that your property is secured, but getting into your tenant's business, that's why I kind of don't believe this. But there are very unprofessional people out here and don't know, they're a landlord, but they're not a professional property manager, and they're operating out here. That's why the court systems are so busy in tenant landlord court drama. And the fact that they sat down with her for 2 hours, they could be in violation of the lease, but this dummy wouldn't even know that. She's just concerned about people talking her business on the YouTube streets, which, okay.
I'm pretty sure they got it. They looked up the information, my address, and it was on any website.
Hey, Elizabeth. Good morning. Hey, Nurse Becky.
Trying to get us to
Hey,
the house.
Amber. Hey, Pure.
But it's okay.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
It's okay, because God got me. God got me, y'all. I don't give a fuck. God got me. And all the people that's out here thinking that it's okay to do something like this to try to get a family kicked out of their house is beyond me.
I just find it super coincidental. Is it a coincidence or not? That last week you were on here talking about the woman Michelle and the shenanigans of that love triangle going on the internet, and now you're here with a similar situation. Like, girl, it's the pizzas, it's the damn trying to have a situation. Like, sis doesn't like, what does she got to talk about?
And I'm gonna pray about it. I'm gonna pray for that whoever that person is. I even showed them certain people that keep on doxing our information. I even told them about pizzas. She was like, I said, man, they're sending people to my house with fucking pizzas. It started last night. Why did I say pizza? It started last night. Let her know.
So when you got the pizzas, your dumbasses didn't write down the pizza company. You didn't call the pizza shop and say, hey, how did you get this order? Who called? What's the number on the caller ID? Did it come through the computer? You've done no research for them to trace back 3 to 4 pizzas. In my neck of the woods, 3 pizzas, that could be $60 or more. 60, I don't even know. 3 pizzas, depending on how large the pizzas are, you could be talking about $60, $75 and 2 sandwiches. That could be almost $100 order. Okay? So you sent the guy away and nobody called you to validate the order. Nobody called you back. They just it's like dun 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 dun. You didn't call to say, "Hey, your driver just came to my house. I didn't order these pizzas. Can you backtrack how you got this order?" Then you take that information and then you call the police, since you love calling the police, and then you register that there was a prank over to your house, you dummy.
It's so crazy.
She's such an inept person that now that the landlords allegedly are involved, she'll let them take the lead on her business rather than handling herself. Oh, I got pizzas delivered to the house. You know what, that if I had a property and I had some people like this renting from me and I spent 10 minutes watching their channel, I would be typing up a letter and letting them know when this lease comes to term again, we will not be renewing. I got to move on. Like, I can't even have this shit in the neighborhood. I don't want to subject my neighbors to this tenant, knowing that she's outside folding boxes, bending over in shorty shorts up her ass crack.
Shit's weird. My landlord is about straight facts, and they wanted to tell me. I was actually saying she because they're in a business together. They was like, we're about facts and just straight documents. We don't do no fake stuff. So they got their third party situation. I was like, go ahead, you can run our names, it's fine. You can run our background checks again. Because if people calling them saying that they got a background, we got backgrounds. Lord Jesus, these people doing so much. Whoever the one is gonna fail in life. I really hope that they don't have kids. I hope that they don't.
What does not having kids have to do with anything? You hope that they don't have kids. What does that have to do with anything? You've got 5 and you're dumb as hell.
I hope that whoever they already live with their mom.
You hope that they live with their mom. See, God don't like ugly. That's why your live cut off. So for the rest of this, girl, the sound went out. You see what I'm saying? Because she's a fool. Her mic turned off. Okay. She's talking and you can't hear anything. Look at this. I guess her phone must have rang. Girl, the lie detector. Okay. So that was that live. Then she comes back I was like, girl, she came back again. Girl, she's trying to go for that 54,000. But the thing is, just like Tuna literally has been stuck for years. She has been stuck. Hold on. She started drinking, okay? She started drinking and her subscribers got her on that sauce.
Going outside. Hey, I want to come back live and talk to y'all. I was just irritated. I got irritated real quick. I got so irritated. I was just like, oh my God. I be wanting to fight people. Punch them, okay? Punch the screen, but let's be realistic. Hey, y'all. Hey, everyone. Hop out of the way, you want?
Girl, it's that damn six head for me. Where is let me see.
I'm fine. You know, there's some people out here just doing the most, wanting to get us kicked out of our house.
Oh, here we go.
If ain't one thing is another. First it was, we're gonna call these people and order pizza. Now it's, let's contact her landlord and get her kicked out. You know, I get it. People like got issues and problems and they just don't like me because it's me. But it's like,
It's how can you say the same thing? It's like the crazy thing for me is they are on the stuff they really been trying it for views and only get 60 likes. Girl, let me tell you something. The fact that she can say the same thing over and over and over again, it's because they really just don't like me. Girl, hold on a second. Look. This forehead action.
hey everyone.
She goes right into it. It's like a broken record. It's like she's got fucking Tourette's around this speech.
I'm fine. You know, there's some people out here just doing the most, wanting to get us kicked out of our house.
Oh.
If ain't one thing is another. First it was, we're gonna call these people and order pizza. Now it's, let's contact her landlord.
Oh, there you go.
You know, I get it. People like got issues and problems and they just don't like me because it's me. But it's like, why would you want my babies that's over there, those beautiful babies sitting right there, the other ones are in their room, but why would you want? Did you say yes? My landlord has watched the channel, but nobody's ever messaged him on the stuff that people are messaging them. No one's ever did that, she said.
Kim, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. We talked about that a minute ago. I mean, we didn't go into it, but she was mad because so on Instagram, you guys know how this thing works, right? You guys are here on social media, right? So if you go to, okay, let's take this for instance, right? You're not like, this woman is absolutely a donkey, okay? Hold on a second. So let's just say right here, I made a short. So say she made this short. You click on here. This is the sound, right? This is where you can click on that. And if you decided that you wanted to make a short and use that sound, guess what? You can use that sound, right? So she had a short up. That clearly is not it. I'm just giving you an example. You guys know what the trending sounds are, or just a sound, period, right? So she had a short. I thought it was hilarious. And I decided to make my own short using her sound. Sis was pissed and tried to make me seem like I'm weird. It's fucking social media, you dummy. If you put up a short and people want to remix it, stitch it, react to it, whatever, they can do that. If you don't want your sounds to be reused, then don't put up reels and don't put up shorts. That's just it, and that's all. You can make a short on YouTube and react to it. Like, this shouldn't be new news, okay? And there's nothing weird about that. I do reaction videos. I do reaction videos on ratchet ass mommy channels. That's what I do. Okay. It would be weird if I didn't do that. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. This is what got her hot. Hold on. Oh, guys, Pee Wee Herman died yesterday, in case you didn't know.
Some of you bitches be worried about the wrong thing. Trying to check me and figure out my next move, but it ain't gonna work. Which I am unbothered. Okay.
Is there something weird about that? You don't have to look, don't chime in if like, you know what I'm saying? Don't feel like you got to support me. Okay. That's not weird. That's YouTube. Don't you think they have share buttons, right? They have share buttons. Maybe it's weird because she sits in the bushes and doesn't have the balls to drop in and actually have a conversation with, someone who's really going to challenge all these lies. Because at the end of the day, the bottom line is that, girl, you get challenged on the YouTube streets all the time. She thinks she's going to go and be in the bushes or drop into people's chats and think that you're going to like use that as some sort of threat or scare tactic. Girl, nobody cares. No one cares. And when you thought you were going to go drop into a chat, you lost your one and only friend on the YouTube streets, and you've been looking dumb, slow, stupid, and salty ever since. Okay. And to think that your slow ass is going to try to make me look bad because I used your sound
Some of you bitches be
to
worried about the wrong
clown
thing.
you,
Trying
that's
to check
my
me and
job.
figure out my next move, but it
I
ain't
do
gonna
reactions.
work. Which I am unbothered. Okay.
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 Okay. Period.
Look at my jewelry, I'm lethal.
Okay.
Some of you bitches be worried about the wrong thing. Trying to check me and figure out my next move, but it ain't gonna work.
Girl,
Which I am.
we know your next move. You're going to go to TikTok or you're going to go to someone smaller's channel. You're going to see what they're doing and you're going to replicate it. That's what you do. It's already been figured out, sis. Ain't nobody got to spend any time trying to figure out your next move. Your next move is obvious, okay? Your next move is obvious, okay? It's obvious. Okay? Girl, this is funny to me. This is the equivalent of what happened last week on Queen and Michelle, because this trick thinks we're supposed to believe that her landlord has 2 hours to come sit over at her house to talk about that her ratchet business. And at the end of the day, if Jasmine read her lease, girl, your landlord might be in violation, sitting there questioning you about your personal business to make a determination what they're going to do or not. If they feel like people are harassing them because of you, then they need to handle, that's their problem. That's not your problem. But because you are a dumbass pick me type, and you think because someone might have more money than you, that gives them authority over you, which is a whole type of mentality I'm not even going to get into the conversation about right now, but I'm just going to call it pick me. You're a whole pick me ass, wannabe Karen, low life living, wretched mom. And at the end of the day, like I said, I do what I do out here on the YouTube streets. Your best bet is to ignore me, okay? Because all I do is react to these damn wretched ass videos. Okay. I'm the least of your worries. Okay. The fact that you got a whole damn sex offender for a baby father, not my problem. Okay. Not my problem.
Scary, and people are doing the extra trying to get us kicked out. Why would you want to take away?
And then they're sitting there telling you that they're trying to get you kicked out of your house. Like, if a landlord came to have that type of conversation with you and is telling you that there are people who are in their ear about your lease and the fact whether you can stay there or not, and you sat and entertained that conversation and gave them all of the ammunition they need to call their attorney to see if they can legally give you a 30 or 45-day notice because you're just a little too ratchet, you're dumb. You are dumb. You are dumb. You are dumb. I hope you're listening in the bushes right now. You are dumb, slow, and stupid. Okay. That was a dumb move. Okay. But they don't have any credit. They don't have any savings. They got too much of their business out here on the YouTube streets. And they think, once again, Jasmine thinks she can talk her way out of something. You should have told the, like, we don't know. Let's listen to what she said. But that's why I was brought up. There was someone in the comments who was who mentioned my name. And then she mentioned about the short that I created on Instagram using her sound. And she was like, who does that? People on social media. That's who does it. Of course. You're stupid. So her doing a short of my man, my man, my man, Young Miami needs to be notified and feel like that's weird because Jasmine made a short with my man, my man, my man. Like, just think about it.
Then where we gonna live at? We have to live at home. You know, where we gonna live at?
You're going to live where your money takes you. Like, at the end of the day, the fact that you live so ratchet and you got people coming for you, you should be financially prepared to handle your business. Okay? Jasmine is not above and beyond a hoax, okay? Chris went missing and his car allegedly got stolen. We've never heard anything again about this person who allegedly was texting her all kinds of threatening ass messages. She was on live for hours. Chris said his car had gotten stolen. It was over an apartment complex. Some little boys at the rec center stole his car who know how to drive and didn't drive his car into a ditch. And then miraculously, it was found probably over to the apartment complex where his girlfriend lives. Okay? Girl, stop it. She's with the shits. Girl, these are all the messages that she got from somebody who all of a sudden has her phone number and no one else has it but her mods. Nobody has my number but my mods. Who would be sending me this? Oh, and your address that you give to everybody for them to send you free shit because you don't have a PO box. Okay.
You know, it doesn't really, it's not that it don't bother me because it does bother me because this is my household, this is my house, this is where we live. So it bothers me to a certain extent because who wants to lose their house behind somebody else? You know, my house, the kids, this is what they.
I think her landlord came over because if you get a complaint from the HOA, Jasmine didn't get a complaint from the HOA. The HOA did not make Jasmine clean up the front yard. The HOA contacts the homeowner. So they contacted that couple, and the couple will notify Jasmine. We got a complaint from the HOA. They say that you got trash in front of the house. Okay? That's why they came over the house. If they actually had to get notified because she's got all that garbage, and then they went and looked in that damn garage, all that fucking nonsense going on in that damn garage of theirs, I would be mortified if I rented to someone and they had a whole bunch of shit in the garage like that.
Lay their head. People said all kinds of stuff, and she was just like, they looked around their house, they checked their house, everything. I mean, I didn't have a problem with it, and she just voiced to me everything that's been said. They did a maintenance check around the house and everything, and people just miserable. Yeah.
Wait a second. Her landlord had no idea what I was talking about. Jazz is lying. Oh, okay. Flo. So, okay. So Flo, let me understand this correct. Is this, can you clarify this statement? Because I want to make sure that I'm reading this correctly. Is that Flow investigators are you going live today? I tried to wait. I need to, girl, I'm gonna need to go and see. So did you go live on this topic last night? She's moving like, okay. Her landlord had no clue what I was talking about. I mean, that can't be any more clear. So Flo, did you talk to the landlords? And what did they say? Or is that tea that's dropping on your channel, or did you drop that already? Hips Hips is not on the lease. That's why he said he was proud of Jazz. He never needed a lease. Jazz is just slow. So, but I wonder if having an extra adult in the house, um they require her to put him on the lease. And oh, they're going to do background check. Maybe that's what the background check is for. They're going to do a background because they need to add him to the lease. Is that what's going on? Hips is not on the lease. Jazz been doing this. The lady she had talked about Maya for views. Wait, Jazz been doing this. The lady she had talked about Maya for views. She had. Everyone wants to be the next Carly Russell. Everybody better not want to be the next Carly Russell. She's not above shenanigans. No, clearly. Because like all of a sudden I'm thinking to myself, so the people go do a welfare check on Shell and Queen, but now people come do a welfare check on yo ass just a week later. Interesting, right? Come on now. It's only been a week. You think we forgot that quickly? Come on, Jasmine. Stop it. Sis is silly and slow. Okay. All right, let's keep going because girl, we're only 3 minutes in.
Thank you, love.
I didn't snitch when she came out to lie. I already had her number, so I verified what she said.
You know, the pizza thing was, to me, it wasn't hurting me. You know what I'm saying? The pizza thing wasn't hurting me. But whenever you go as far as trying to make sure my kids
The landlord said she has not received any calls from anyone.
Live, you know,
oh, okay. So what you're saying is that there was no visit, but when you really did reach out to the landlord, she's like, "What are you talking about? Like, we didn't even, like, that never happened." Is that what you're saying? So this story that Jasmine is telling right now, what you're saying isn't even like this never happened, right? Um, hold on. Okay. I didn't snitch. She came out to lie. I already had their number, so I verified what she said. So, girl, send her this video. All you had to do was send, like, ma'am, let me send you this video because she's creating a whole scenario based on you guys being over there for 2 damn hours doing a emergency inspection of the property. And yeah, I mean, look, if anyone over 25 and you've rented at least 2 places, you already know that your landlords, if you've ever sat and read a lease before you signed it, maybe some people are just so happy to have a place that you just sign and just in good faith think that people are doing this in your best interest. Understand that any contract that you sign with someone is going to always be in their favor and protect them. It's for their protection. They're protecting their property. If you were concerned about you and yours, then you would have them sign an agreement with you. You're signing an agreement with them. Okay. So if you sat and read a lease, you would know that unless there's absolutely an emergency, your landlords can't just enter your property. You have possession of that property. That's why they can't just come over and tell you to get out. They've got to evict you. It's yours. Basically, they are turning over their property to you. So for this dummy to think that we believe that she just opened the door and let someone come into her house for 2 hours and sit there and run her ears while you have 5 children and a man with breasts in the house, it's only believable to the Karens and the disenfranchised dummies out there who have nothing better to do than to believe a ratchet ass woman who doesn't have credit, who doesn't have any savings, who wants to sit and tug at your heartstrings a couple of weeks before school starts so she can get cash apps to buy clothes, books, pencils, pens, and fucking another set of damn lunch boxes.
Give it a hit. I don't care what you say. Like, you don't pay the rent. You know what I'm saying? You don't sit here and Alexa turn off, pay them every month and stuff like that. So it's just like, why would you want to take away from my kids? Hey, Jemiah. All right.
This chick better learn. Don't fucking say my name. I don't have nothing to do with anything. I do reactions to the damn videos. Her damn drunk, slow behind. Don't inject me into this foolishness. You know what I'm saying? And if her landlord wants to sit and take phone calls, that's her damn landlord's business. You should stop putting all your shit out on the YouTube streets for people to be able to fact check on you. The landlord said she has not received any calls from anyone. Okay, boom. Okay. Girl, she might have got a call from the damn plumber about that damn backed up, stopped up ass toilet because Jasmine's sitting up there drinking colon cleanse like it's a fucking Pepsi. Okay. That's the problem. Girl, and if I could find my damn toilet flusher, girl, I'd be flushing that thing. Girl, let me find my toilet flusher. I cannot stand when she sits up here and lies. It's so aggravating. Okay, but that's what she wants. She wants people to have something to say so she can have something to say. And it's like, girl, shut up. Okay. My goodness. Let me get back to these to the comments. I could not have deleted the damn there we go. Damn colon cleanse ass.
Yeah, whoever's doing anything, like, karma is gonna bite them in the ass. It's gonna bite them in the ass.
All right, let me see.
It's gonna bite them. Yeah.
Girl, you know what? I knew someone was gonna say something about that. Girl, Peyton Marie Charles put out a video yesterday, and girl, her video was sponsored by Colon Broom. Okay, but the difference is that it was a professional video. Okay. And we all know, I was supposed to say Peyton talks about from time to time, she's gassy. She's got the lactose. I don't know if maybe she's a little lactose intolerant. I don't know, but it was professional. And she tied it into a personal story about colon cancer. Okay. And it was a whole different vibe. Right. So, and also on top of that, am I going to pick favorites? Absolutely. That's a channel that I actually watch and enjoy and I don't watch it for content. Okay. I talk about that channel because that's actually one of the channels I love to watch. Right. This is a channel I love to make a bag on. Okay. Myjazzylife is a channel I love to make a bag on. And the Peyton Marie Show is a channel that I love to watch. Okay. All right. And we do talk about the channel from time to time as it relates to maybe a particular situation. But yes, she did mention Colon Broom. She had a sponsored post with Colon Broom. And I would say it was night and day as far as the delivery. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Period. Okay.
Yeah, and somebody just said that on my Instagram too. They was like, no wonder why Chris don't like y'all. Y'all really be fucking with his family.
His family. Chris his mom is deceased. He has a sister that I don't think messes with Jasmine at all. Okay. And at the end of the day, if he wanted you to be his family, he would wife you up and give you the Bowser name. Okay. He would make you a Bowser. Okay. All right. No one called the landlord. Okay. Okay. So Flo has debunked. So word on the YouTube streets from the good sis Flo is that the landlord was never contacted. And did she say that this never happened, Flo? Can you clear the air on that? That this emergency inspection never happened, and maybe the first that she's now hearing about this is because it was fact checked, and now she knows that something was going on, but she was not. This is not what was this. This whole story that Jasmine is telling is false, and you fact checked it, and the landlord says never happened. Is that correct? Let me go see. Let's see. Hey Taylor. Hey Boo Boo. Overtime. Not sure what you're referring to, Boo Boo. Chris don't like us because he's a bum and we see him. But you know what? And I've said this a million times, guys. See, Flo and anyone else out here, if you're a beautiful woman, you're an accomplished woman, you got shit going on for yourself, you pay your own bills, you make money, or Boo Boo pays your bills, you got a whole husband, you got everything going on, right? This type of guy is not for you. That's why he's like a can of Raid. He's like bug repellent, okay? Because we know what a real man can do, right? We know. This trick, okay? This trick, she has a damn version of Jody from Baby Boy, okay? She's being played a fool. Jasmine is used to being used, okay? That's it and that's all. She's used to being used and that's it. She doesn't know anything better. So she thinks having this guy at home like she's winning. That's why she wants to get up on here with these stupid things, like this stupid conversation. Okay? She will defend him, period. Because having him, he came through the clutch. When Philip was basically giving her his ass to kiss because he was already talking to Hannah and was already planning to exit to Hannah's house. All right? That's what's really going on here. Sis is mad. Mad, jealous, hating. Okay? That's what's going on. Getting drunk. You know what he did? He went and poured her a big old glass of Jamba juice.
Just pray to give us a good whoever's making false reports. Should be careful. Because karma. Yeah, whoever's doing anything, like karma is gonna bite them ass.
Okay.
Hey.
Meanwhile, she's the one who's making the false reports. That's the irony in the whole thing. She's the one who's coming to the YouTube streets and filing false reports because none of this even happened.
Yeah. And then when they get out of character, they would say, "Oh, he's an asshole." Yeah, and
none of this even happened.
Somebody just said that on my Instagram too. They was like, "No wonder why Chris don't like y'all. Y'all really be fucking with his family."
The landlord said, "No, I did not receive any out of the ordinary phone calls." She didn't say anything about emergency inspection, so that might be true. She didn't say anything about emergency inspection, so that might be true. Did she say she went over to Jasmine's house to go check on her? Get out of the girl. Okay. She should check the bathrooms.
The ones who support us, positive, I love y'all. Much love. As far as you motherfuckers that hate on me and try to get me caught up in some bullshit, fuck you. That's how I feel. I swear to God, that's how I feel. Y'all talk about my son, y'all talk about my lady, y'all talk about all my kids. fuck y'all, nigga. That's how I'm feeling like for real.
You talk about all my kids.
It's
bullshit. Y'all want to sit up here and have people check on us? Make that make sense, bro? Y'all think y'all hurting us, but if something was to happen, y'all really hurting the kids. That's what y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all hurting the kids, bro. Y'all hurting us, yes, but y'all hurting the kids. The kids is being hurt. Y'all weird, bro. Y'all childish, man.
Why are the kids being hurt?
Whoever sits beside you or lay beside you need to be telling you fucked up. Straight up. They need to be telling you fucked up and you wrong for how you acting with these people.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting up there laughing with you and thinking this shit is cute. The shit is not cute, bro. This shit is not player at all. I'm gonna repeat myself. That shit is not player at all. That shit is not cute for you to try to damage a family, nigga.
Yeah.
Move the fuck around, nigga. Worry about your bills, nigga.
Right.
Worry about that rent. Worry about that light bill. You understand me? Worry about what you got going on in your own life, nigga. You worry about somebody else, bro.
She said, I know that's right, Chris.
That shit lame as hell, bro. You get no player points for that. Nigga don't respect you for that, bro. Whoever, like I said, whoever's man next to you, they need to be telling you, they need to be on your ass and tell you wrong for that. That shit ain't cool, because what if somebody do y'all like that? They ain't gonna know what to do.
They gonna be left there crying. Good.
But we so confident in what we got going over here, we ain't worried about really laughing at you suckers, nigga. For real.
It's crazy.
Okay, well, everyone doesn't have a landlord. Okay, that's what you don't understand. Everyone doesn't have a landlord. Okay, some people deal directly with the banks. Okay, everyone doesn't have a landlord, and everyone doesn't have a job. Some people work for themselves. Okay,
People are mad that Jazz has a great relationship with a man that loves her, and they can't break her. They want to break our entire family. It is really at this point. It's like a game to them. They like, oh my God, I want to break her. And I think it's more so because they want to break me. They always want to break all the mommies in the sector.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh,
come on, baby.
They'll be like, you coming? I ain't going. Come on. Hey y'all. Hey my Guyanese. Hey Kareen. Hey sis. Yeah, it's really, at this point it's just like my kids is happy, y'all, and I hate that I've told my landlord about certain stuff and things like that, but I hate that I have to go as far as, showing more like that I feel uncomfortable a little bit because, me being a content creator, you're going to always feel uncomfortable. She wasn't happy with everything because she was.
How many times a day does this weirdo have to say, me being a content creator, why does everything have to be reinstated into the context of her having a YouTube channel? Nobody cares. And do you think we forgot? Like, do you have dementia or something? Like, why do you have to keep reinstating the obvious that you're a content creator? Nobody cares. I would be mad if I got dumped from prison too. Girl, that's the ultimate. Girl. For Hannah, looks like she's doing it to herself. Absolutely. He loves getting her drunk and watching her make a fool out of herself. Absolutely. Chris loves the sugar mama. Jazz, no, he's just trying to protect his investment. He's got 2 years in there, 3 years in there, and he got a whole son. Girl, bye. He's over there. He's monitoring you. Okay.
It's like, these people are weird. Like, why are y'all are basically harassing them for what? These are some sweet people, y'all.
Basically, like, you making a judgment whether people are being harassed bears no weight. Okay. Number one, nobody is taking your critical analysis of the situation because you're a whole dummy. That's number one. Number two, you can't make the judgment whether grown folk who own where you lay your head at, if they can't make the determination how they feel about a situation, you sure aren't.
They real sweet. Like, I love them. She's like, we never had problems. And like I said, they work together. Her husband.
So they said to her, we never had problems. If someone came to my house and started giving me some backhanded jibber jabber like that, I would be like, so what's the real tea? Like, I know you don't have a problem with me because yet we deal with each other. Why are you reinstating the obvious? Like, what do you got some Fed tapes on me or something? Like, what the fuck? Why are you reinstating what I already know? Oh, you pay your rent on time. You never give us any problems. I would start to smell cheese and be walking them out the door. Like, you're dumb.
Her and her husband never had problems. They never had anything. Like, we pay our rent before rent is due and never had problems. So she was just like, oh my God, like, a lot of people don't understand how social media works, especially people that don't really deal with the social media realm, and they just kind of just are in their own just regular day-to-day life.
It doesn't matter to me. I'm just reacting to the videos. Like it's
as far as like seeing how
I think it's actually fun he doesn't like the YouTube streets. I don't take it personal. Like I don't take it as a he doesn't like Fran type situation, and he might not. It doesn't matter to me. We know overall he doesn't like the YouTube streets, but the bottom line is if this woman has spent any time watching my channel, at the end of the day, I have on for the past 2 years said Jasmine, Bougie Gang, that man doesn't even want to be on her channel. She needs to stop. He doesn't even want to be on there. Why she keep trying to put him in a video? I've heard people say from he should support her and he doesn't support her channel. Why is he doing that in her videos? He needs to just get with the program. Maybe because he's a paid employee. I don't know. Me personally, I saw this coming from a mile away. The fact that their relationship is in the toilet, because at the end of the day, even though he might not be good enough for anybody who's in this chat, he is still a man. And we know what happens if you want to put your man's balls in your hand and twist them. Eventually it's gonna hurt. And eventually he's gonna realize that he's less of a man today than he was when he walked into the relationship, and you're gonna find yourself alone. I've been saying that for 2 years. So I don't give a fuck if Chris doesn't like me. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care.
What else comes with it type stuff. But I never had to break it all the way down to, yeah, I wasn't expecting these people to find out your information and call you and email you and text you. I wasn't expecting them to do all that shit. That's so true. Yeah. Hey, girl. Hey, Jazz FM. I'm sorry you're going through this. They need to stop. And, it's crazy because they're not going to stop. They're going to keep going, and there were people saying like I'm lying about the pizza shit. Why? First of all, they said that I was lying to a point that I deliver pizza to my house. Why would I deliver pizza? So why would I waste anybody's time? I am.
Because Jasmine, the pizza never came, you fucking dumb piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you understand? If they're saying that you lied about the pizzas, they mean you lied about the pizzas. It doesn't mean that pizza came to the house. It means that people are saying that you lied about the whole thing. Don't you get it? If you got pizzas delivered to your house, who? No, Taylor. I'm talking about Jasmine. This said no. Hating on you. Who? Jasmine? No, I don't think anyone's hating on me. That's number one. Jasmine and Chris, this is what this whole conversation is about. All I'm saying is this. Chris and Jasmine are delusional. Okay. Jasmine seems to think that people are hating on her. I don't think anyone's Chris and Jasmine could hate on me till next week if they want to. It would make me know, never mind. So I'm not sure what you mean by that. But whatever I said, it's directed to Jasmine and Chris. That's what this whole thing is about. They are delusional. She keeps playing with her landlord. Yeah, I don't know who they're hating on. Jasmine is trying to make this story stick. Last week, I think Jasmine got into some trouble with trying to take that story from TikTok, and it backfired. Then she comes back with another TikTok story and about the pizza, and that backfired. The reason why no one believes it is because it's how many coincidences can happen to one person. Can we all agree on that? Like, how is it that you're the unluckiest person on the YouTube streets and everything seems to happen to you the exact same way as the channels that you love to watch on YouTube and TikTok? Or that you are stealing content from other content creators? How much of a coincidence can that be, right?
Waste somebody else's time, their job, and deliver pizza to my house and not take the pizza.
Because it never came.
It's then they were trying to say I was copying another creator. I actually follow her on TikTok. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same person that's doing it to her, doing it to me, because they're like, oh, you're copying her.
Now all of a sudden another content creator is they're a serial prankster now. Oh, okay. So now she's trying to say that whoever came for the person on TikTok knows about her and is now coming for her. Are we catching this?
By delivering pizza and you're doing fake narrative. Bitch, I don't want nobody delivering pizza because I feel bad for that black man that came to our door last night. I felt so bad for him.
So he's a black man now? I thought he was an old white man. Did we run that back? So he was a black man that works at the pizza place who makes the pizzas and everything? Okay.
Like, he just looked like, I'm ready to get off. I had this big order. Maybe I'm going to get a big tip. You know, I felt bad for him, man. The other man, you know, it's hot. It's 108 degrees here in Texas. He's sweating. And he's standing at the door. Oh God, he went and got me some Stella Rose, y'all. That is the bomb. That's the first thing that come out of my mouth by saying you're lying. Yeah, I'm lying or I'm copying somebody. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Like, that shit is for the birds. Like, saying somebody's copying somebody's content or copying somebody's pain. Why the hell would I, you know, and that woman that they're talking about that I follow as well, because I was on her live stream. I got on her live stream and I talked a bit on TikTok. And it was like about something with her kids. People were going as far as posting her kids, and kind of what they do to me. But
so yesterday, when she was talking about the pizzas being delivered, and someone mentioned that person's name, did she not say she kind of didn't know what they were talking about, or she didn't really know about that? All she knows is about what happened to her. Am I remembering that correctly? But now you were on her live and you were talking in her live. Is that what you're saying now? Like, is that, am I tripping? Did she not say that she didn't know what these people were talking about in the live yesterday? Hold on a second.
Here to deliver it. Y'all wasting their time. That ain't never happened to me. No one's ever ordered pizza to our house. I've been on here for I don't know how many years. No one's ever did that until today. Today was the first time. She said I'm lying. Girl, who the fuck are you to lie to? I don't know you. Who the fuck are you? Girl, they been on where I stayed. It's sad, but they been on where I stayed. They like, and this has been a while, y'all. They literally put my name as our address. People put our name as our address. They know where I stayed. They know where everybody worked at. My mom, like, they did everything.
People put our name as their address. I don't understand that.
It's sad, but they been on where I stayed. They like, and this has been a while, y'all. They literally put my name as our address. People put our name as our address. They know where I stayed. They know where everybody worked at. My mom, like, they did everything. They do too much. That's them people that are invested in our lives so much that they will go as far as let's go ahead and order a pizza because I don't like her, y'all. They be the ones that be like, I don't like her. You know, she just look at her. It is crazy. Like, they be like, look at her, look how she built. Even though she had kids, I just don't like the way she looked. And they be sitting at home.
So who's going to say, even though she had kids, I don't like the way she looks? Jasmine is really dumb. I watched someone else's video yesterday a little bit. I watched more than I actually should have. This woman is, girl, she's next level dumb. I'm not even going to say her name, but she's next level stupid as hell. And I would never, I can't. She's dumb as fuck, though, for real.
Their mamas and daddy's basement, just fat as hell, ain't doing shit with their life, worrying about what's going on in my life.
I cannot believe that this woman has a bachelor's degree. I'm mad at the state of Texas. I'm mad at whoever regulates and provides accreditation to universities. I think the college that she went to lost their accreditation. I think this woman is illiterate. She's unable to function. She has no critical thinking. She's just a big dummy. And I cannot believe that this woman has a bachelor's degree. I just cannot. And she has the nerve to say in mathematics.
Their karma will be harsh, and yes, it will. It's not even just me. It's just like it. That's why I'm saying it ain't really affecting me. It's affecting the people that wasting people's times because you want to sit here and be so just hateful. What can I do? I can just laugh. I just laugh. I can just.
Where's the part that says something about her taking people's
I
content?
can't stand broke bitches. At least pay for the pizza. Shit.
If someone's girl, you think someone's just sending you dinner? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? You think someone's just gonna send your lame behind dinner? I doubt it.
If you want to really be known, that pay. Love y'all. I talk to y'all later. It's me.
Where's
It's just
the
like
part where she talked about? So
somebody
you're
come to our
saying
house. What that man say? Two sandwiches. You straight up lying. Babe, did somebody come to our house? Yes. What that man say? Said 3-4 boxes of pizza and 2 sandwiches. Two. Said 3-4 boxes of pizza. What that man say? Said 3-4 boxes of pizza and 2 sandwiches.
why would he say he has 3-4 boxes of pizza? Who comes to your house and says, "Hey, I got 3-4 boxes of pizza for you in the car"? They come to the door with the pizza and make a delivery. So he said he had 3-4 boxes of pizza, or the man came to the door with 3 or 4 boxes of pizza and 2 sandwiches. Can you make it make sense, please?
2 sandwiches, 3-4 boxes of pizza and 2 sandwiches. And Chris said, was it paid for already? The man said no. And then I walked up and I said, I'm sorry, we are content creators. Sometimes stuff like this happens. People are.
Girl, she walked up with her script and said, "Hi, we are content creators and people like to make jokes on us."
Are real immature. I said that. Bitch, ain't nobody see that on nobody live. This shit just happened. I tried to get on here live quicker. I try to be quicker than that.
So you didn't see that on a live? You didn't see that on a live? You did not see that on a live? Is that what you're saying? Hold on a second.
I talked to her and I told her like something with her kids. People got on her live stream and I talked a bit. You know, and that woman that they're talking about that I follow as well, because I was on her live stream. I got on her live stream and I talked a bit.
Y'all, I'm done. Look, it's the lies for me. It's the lies. So you weren't on her live. You didn't know anything about it, but you got on her live. Okay, can we listen to this again?
A big tip. You know, I felt bad for him, man. The other man, you know, it's hot. It's 108 degrees here in Texas. He's sweating. And he's standing at the door.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
That's the first thing that come out of my mouth by saying you're lying. Yeah, I'm lying or I'm copying somebody. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Like, that shit is for the birds. Like, saying somebody's copying somebody's content or copying somebody's pain. Why the hell would I, you know, and that woman that they're talking about that I follow as well, because I was on her live stream. I got on her live stream and I talked a bit on TikTok. And it was like about something with her kids. People were going as far as posting her kids. And kind of what they do to me. But I talked to her and I told her, like, girl, I've been in your shoes to where I wasted my last breath crying on YouTube because they're harassing me. But you know, at the end of the day, like, you sitting here getting mad, and that's adding fuel to the fire. They like,
you wasted your last breath. This woman is dumb as fuck. If you wasted your last breath, you wouldn't be breathing right now, dummy. Poo-poo head. You would not be talking right now. How did you waste your last breath?
see, man, I'm not mad, but I'm just disappointed in these bitches. Because I'm like, bitch, can you do better in life? You know what I'm saying? Meaning these people that do stuff like this. But just like there is on YouTube, there's reactors on TikTok, and I've seen them.
Hold on.
Like this happen. People are real immature. I said that. Bitch, ain't nobody see that on nobody live. This shit just happened. I try to get on here live quicker. I try to be quicker than that. It's crazy. That's the same thing they do to Shay on TikTok. I heard about that. I seen like a video pop up, but that shit don't fucking faze me. I'm just being real. That don't faze me. You order pizza to my house, I don't care. Someone said, what she say? You trying to do it? I'll do it for content because I am a content creator. So here I am. I try to get on quicker. I tried to be quicker. I tried to be quicker than that, but I couldn't get on. I felt bad for the man. See that on nobody live. This shit just happened. I tried to get on here live. Sorry, we are content creators. Sometimes stuff like this happen. People are real immature. I said that. Bitch, ain't nobody see that on nobody live. This shit just happened. I tried to get on here live quicker. I try to be quicker than that. People are real immature. I said that. Bitch, ain't nobody see that on nobody live. This shit just happened. I tried to get on here live quicker. I try to be quicker than that. They pop up on my feed because I follow her, and I'm just like, that's just disgusting. And so when it happens to me, I'm tired of hearing that shit. Like, that shit is for the birds. Like, saying somebody's copying somebody's content or copying somebody's pain. Why the hell would I, and that woman that they're talking about that I follow as well, because I was on her live stream. I got on her live stream and I talked a bit on TikTok.
So were you not on her live? You saw her live, but you didn't get on it. And then now you saw her live, you actually were in her live and you talked in her live. Which one is it? Is she talking is she talking about the same thing? Tried to be quicker, laughed my ass off. Y'all saw Jazz wide feet glide across the floor with the pizza man at the door. Like, where is the ring footage? Where is the security cameras? Like, you don't have anything to back it up. When you are someone that people call a liar notoriously, I would have my ducks in a row. But like I told you guys yesterday, if something like that happened to me, I wouldn't say anything about it, to be honest. People, whoever did it would be sitting there wondering, like, do we have the right address? She didn't say anything. She didn't go lying.
And it was like about something with her kids. People were going as far as
Portia.
Kind of what they do to me. But I talked to her and I told her, like, girl, I've been in your shoes to where I wasted my last breath crying on YouTube because they're harassing me. But at the end of the day, like, you sitting here getting mad, and that's adding fuel to the fire. They like to see you mad. I'm not mad, but I'm just disappointed in these bitches because I'm like, bitch, can you do better in life? You know what I'm saying?
Why do you care? Why do you care about someone doing better in life? Why don't you do better in life so you don't attract this type of energy? Okay? Okay? You can't change people. You can only change you. And until you elevate, girl, the shit won't be elevated. Okay?
Meaning these people that do stuff like this. But just like there is on YouTube, there's reactors on TikTok, and I've seen them.
Okay, sis, girl, best thing to do is just upload. Girl, this woman is dumb as fuck and she can't keep up with her lies. It's the lies that trip her up. She can't keep up with them. She definitely can't keep up with me. Okay? That's what I know. Okay?
They pop up on my feed because I follow her, and I'm just like, that's just disgusting. And so when it happens to me, it's just like the whole pizza situation. I can't even, honestly, that shit don't faze me. Like, I'm being real. The pizza people delivering pizza to my house, that shit didn't faze me. I said, Chris, am I supposed to be mad, upset? I mean, I feel bad for the delivery driver and the person that had to prep all the pizza. But as far as me being hurt, that don't really hurt me. But when somebody is trying to take away our home, this home that everybody said is trash,
that's not your home. It's a rental, boo boo. It's a rental. That's not your home. You got a lease on that thing. And the way you say it, the people can come into your house whenever they want. You have a whole lease, but your damn subservient ass opens the door according to you and lets the landlord come in and sit their ass down on your sofa for 2 hours, which without an appointment, which could be violating the lease, period. Okay, you're dumb.
All that shit. You're trying to take it away. My home, see, my home. Yeah, I'm trying to take that away from my kids is next level type shit. Like, my kids deserve this home. They deserve more. They deserve. So when we do, elevate and move, because I know I'm speaking into existence and we get a bigger house and stuff. But right now, God bless us with this house. They deserve this. My kids.
You have to work. You don't just get a bigger house because you're the nastiest, the grimiest, the dirtiest, and the stupidest on the YouTube streets. You don't just get a bigger house because you think you deserve it. You get a bigger house because you damn work for it. Do you understand? That's how this shit works, okay? That's how it works. That's for number 1, okay? All right?
Never had. Why are you yelling? Stop. My kids have never had an actual house, a physical house. They deserve this. I spoke this shit into existence whenever I moved in with my mama. I kept saying, I'm gonna get an apartment. Okay, I got an apartment. I want a house. Got a house.
You mean the apartment that you were living in the night that someone came in through an unlocked door and walked past everything and everybody, felt on your butt, and you thought it was a good idea before you called the police to go on live stream and tell everybody that someone just came into a apartment where the door was not locked and you guys were sleeping and allegedly felt on your boohootie. Somebody felt on your whole square SpongeBob butt. And instead of calling the police, you went on live stream. Then you went outside and talked to another neighbor and said, and the other neighbor told you that the same thing happened to her. I will find that reaction because I did a reaction to it and I'm going to have to send it to you guys. Who can't rent a house? Girl, somebody with bad credit. See what I'm saying, Pretty Stoner? You know what I'm saying? People go based on their experience, right? So you're thinking, who can't rent a house? A bitch with no credit. That's who can't. Okay. But she has no credit. That's why she's like stuck and concerned because her mom is not going to co-sign again. And her man doesn't have credit because he's a bum. And his income won't get them verified. And her tax returns are going to be in the shit can. Okay. This is what her finances are doing right at this moment. Okay. Like it's doing nothing. All right.
And people want to take that away from my children. I wanted this for them. People are reaching out to brand deals. Y'all know when y'all do this type of stuff, reaching out to brand deals, y'all taking food and y'all are taking clothes, y'all are taking school supply, anything off my kids' back, out of their mouth. When y'all reach out to brand.
Do you see what this is? This is her back to school telethon. That's what this is, guys. She started a vlog the other day. My camera's broken. I just ordered some screws. Okay, it's the old my camera's broken. I can't vlog. Okay. Does that sound familiar? Okay. I'm broke. I'm in the kitchen. She's saying I'm broke. I just paid my bills. I don't have any money. Okay. My camera's broken. Then she talks about a channel from TikTok and YouTube, and she got ran off the YouTube streets, and she comes back with the same story. But instead of the police and a love triangle, it's the YouTube streets, it's the landlord, and they're attacking Chris all over again. Okay. She just changed out the players. Well, that's not working because people know that there wasn't no pizza. If Chris opened up the door, why does Chris not remember? You have a stranger, a black man opens a door and a stranger's there. You can't remember how many boxes of pizza and how many sandwiches it was. And the man said he had 3 to 4 boxes of pizza. You didn't see what pizza person comes to the house and doesn't have the pizza? It wasn't that much pizza ordered. They come with the goods because they got other meals to deliver. They're not making 2 and 3 runs to the car. You didn't order 100 boxes of pizza. Make it make sense.
And get them to withdraw money. But I'm gonna say this: nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing gonna stop me. I'm gonna keep posting. I'm gonna keep defending myself. One day it's gonna come back around and fight y'all.
Jasmine is off for medicine again.
Girl, they always accuse me of copying somebody. Always. I don't even care. At this point, it's like I don't even care no more. I don't care. I don't care because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure there's a bitch out there. If you re-uploaded my content on a daily talking shit about me, or just re-uploading it, bitch, you're copying me and you're what's it called, y'all? Copyright. You know what I'm saying? You're re-uploading. You obviously are copying me, but want to be me at the same time. Because
and my man. And my man.
I don't know who she thinks is just I don't re-upload shit. Okay. I do commentary. Okay. Period. You don't like it? You don't like the way I do things? Too bad.
Into existence. I hate to be that type of person. I don't like, I don't like to be a negative person, but I feel like some people deserve to see what it's like to hurt and what it's like to go through things. Y'all deserve to go through that stuff because of what y'all put
Yes,
us
she
through.
spoke
Not just
into
me, content
existence
creators,
subpar lifestyle.
most majority in the mom sector.
They
You know
are
what I'm saying?
not
Like, I feel
going
like a
to
lot of people
remove her
deserve
leaks.
it.
I
They
wouldn't, because
deserve
I would
whatever
be
they
like,
got.
she's crazy. We already have to buy a new refrigerator. Let me tell you something. Refrigerators should last at least 10 years, a good one, even a decent one. Refrigerators, ovens, and stoves and stuff like that, they should last a good period of time. I would say 10 years. Some people have, damn lifetime appliances up in that piece, right? At the end of the day, if I rent a house to somebody and that shit is destroyed year 1, year 2, by the time I get tired of your ass, I'm putting you out. I'm changing up the shit, and I'm going to make sure that I put a stipulation in the lease that if there is any damage to my damn appliances, you are going to pay. And I might even, I don't know, you know, landlords are not obligated to rent with appliances, but I'm telling you, and I'm telling this to anybody in the sound of my voice, if you are renting out properties to people and you are including appliances, I would have a clause and certain stipulations revolving the appliances, whether you want to rent my appliances or not, because I can just come pick them up and put them in my storage till the next time. You want to rent my shit? You want this included in your rent, and I'm going to give you a rent with appliance or rent without appliance? That these damn appliances better look like they did the day you moved in. Okay? My stove better be intact. My refrigerator better be intact. You want a dishwasher in that empty box? Everything would be coming out or everything can stay in. If you don't want my appliances, they don't have to be here. But I know they better not be dented and broken. That's what I know.
Coming to them. Whoever it is, just know. And there was some other stuff that was said, and I'm
You
just
trying not to laugh. Don't try not to laugh,
said that was
Melody.
deep,
It's
and I'm just like,
laugh.
how the hell would they know this
Laugh,
information? So it
sis,
makes me wonder
laugh.
who that works for the state got some information. You know what I'm saying? God's gonna handle them. What goes around comes around. Right back. Yes, I agree. That's right, Jazz. Yeah, I'm gonna stay. They can stay down here. I'm gonna stay up here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have to come on here and lie to y'all.
Why is it that God is coming for people that you don't like? How maybe let's just have a philosophical moment for a second. Maybe God is looking down and seeing all the BS and says, "You know what? We're going to expose some liars today."
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
So because you get exposed, just because you have an audience that believes what you're saying, maybe you think that God is coming for the people who expose the truth. Oh, okay. You sit up here and lie, but God is coming because he don't like ugly. So the ugly that you do is prettier than the ugly you say that other people do. Girl, stop it. That doesn't even make sense.
Somebody calling, not just calling, contacting my landlord or contacting people.
Maybe someone feels like it's important that the neighborhood knows that there is a sex offender who is not on a lease, is living in a home. Okay? That's something that Hannah would have to deal with. Maybe someone out there feels like it's important that they know that there's a whole grown man living in a place who's not on a lease, who is a deadbeat father and doesn't take care of his kids, and maybe dented their refrigerator. Okay. And that there could be someone with a substance abuse problem who loves to drink Taylor port wine nonstop like it's damn grape juice, and also has admitted that they don't work enough. They don't have enough to pay their bills and they're broke on a live stream. Maybe someone feels like it's important that someone knows that. Since you love to tell the world with 50,000 subscribers, somebody thought it was important that someone who has an investment property knows that the people that are living up under their roof don't have enough to pay their bills. Now, is that their place to do that? I'm not making that decision. At the end of the day, you keep putting this damn information out here. You spilling the tea. The lady could be sitting watching, eating a
places. I
box
don't
of
have to lie about that.
popcorn.
Because why the fuck would I lie about somebody contacting the goddamn pizza place? Why the fuck would I lie about my landlord? I don't play about my household. This, when it comes to my family, I'm on your neck, bitch. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if my landlord and them decide to take legal actions due to people being stupid, that is y'all's fault. That is
What kind of legal action? This woman is so dumb. She's such a Karen. She's such a Uncle Tom.
y'all's fault. Don't come back and say she
That's
made me
some
do this.
Uncle
Da, da, da.
Tom
These
stuff.
people are up here financially. So if you want to really fuck with people up here, just
If they're up there financially, let me tell you something. They wouldn't be renting some little shoebox house and coming to your house. Number one, they would have property managers. Okay. They wouldn't be jumping in their car on a Monday night like they have nothing better to do. They're up there financially. Oh, okay. So where's the property managers? If they're up there financially, this would be the smallest in the portfolio, and they would just be making sure that you deal with what you got to deal with and make sure that their property is not damaged. Them being all up in your business is not relevant. That's like when strong mommy Chrissy got into it with the people in Las Vegas, and she was running them their business so much and paying her rent late so much that when she finally got caught up on her rent, they were like, yeah, no, yeah, no, we're good. And they evicted her during momcation. Okay.
know that it might hurt you.
Nobody's afraid, especially if something that
Their
doesn't even
relationship goals.
exist. Someone said that they are relationship goals. You got to be kidding.
The crazy thing is they feel how they want. They feel how they want about an adult, but these heartless people don't even care about children being involved. See, that's my thing. Like y'all, and that's what I told my landlord. I said, you know, and they was like, you know, it's they don't care what people say. You know, it's just like it's the extra, the harassment part, the threats and stuff. And I respect that. Like, don't threaten
Who threatened the landlord? So you're saying the landlord's got a threat?
my household. You know, now that we have an understanding and they do what they got to do on their end, like when it comes to everything, you know, we good. But as far as I'm just like, why would you? Do you want? If you have a child, let's just talk to the people that did this. If you have a child and somebody did this to y'all, how would you really feel deep down in? And then on top of that, thank God that it did not happen here in this situation. I did not lose my home. But on top of that, you lose your home. So you on the street because somebody has been putting out false accusations, threatening your
They hire felons at Tesla. You know what? If he's working at Tesla, good for him. And if they hire felons there, good. Maybe they have a back to work felony program. Good. Very good. And he did the right thing. You know what Phil did? He took himself off YouTube. Are they back on YouTube? Is that what you're telling me? Is I am Phil Will back? Did they feel like the need to continue to expose themselves to YouTube? I am Phil Will. Let's see. Uh I'm assuming no, because I just did a search and I don't see anything. So okay. Yeah. Look, that's smart. You have a girlfriend who's not working. I don't know if the lady's back to work or not. At the end of the day, it would be smart. Smart people protect themselves. Okay.
landlord or apartment building, whatever, section A, whatever the hell you got, threaten all them. How would you feel? Oh, you're gonna say because you're on it's meant to happen. You're on social media. No, that shit is not meant to happen. None of that's meant to happen. Nobody should have to deal with that, even being on social media. Who gives a damn? You should have more sense. So you telling me that y'all don't got sense?
Okay, guys, I'm setting up another live because we're gonna have to do a part 2. Because I don't want this to go over 2 hours. 2 hours is just way too long. And get the rest of it. And this is when someone in the chat wants to mention
Chris, I was like,
my
I said, all my
name.
kids, you know my basketball picture that's in that room. I said, all my kids, I feel like Maya gonna be that one that's gonna envy me. She envied me already. She gonna be the one to keep my basketball picture.
He envies her.
She talk about
Does
my
she even
basketball.
know what
She
envy
wish she was
means?
around the time that I was playing basketball so she can see me. So a lot of people, okay, she said the pizza places can copy a phone record and see who made the calls. So in that situation,
All right, let's stop right here. Hold on one second. I'm setting up. I'm going to drop the link. And then, girl, this is just ridiculous. Um okay. Okay. Let's see what you're saying. If the landlord really did come and walk through, Jasmine would be told that she's got 30 days to leave with the roaches and the holes in the walls and the dents in the refrigerator. Um, with the dents in the refrigerator, pads underneath the couch. Okay. Um, tell me if I'm crazy. Now, if you are up here financially, then why are you telling the whole entire world that you can't afford? No, she said that so she said that her landlords are up here financially. Yeah, that's no, that's not what she said. She said her landlords are up here financially. But my thing is, if your landlords are up there financially, where's their property managers? Like, why are they getting in their car after hours to come and visit a weirdo tenant like her? Okay. Um, they can't be on social media. Thank you, Kay Charisse. Always coming with, girl, exactly what we need, exactly when we need it. Thank you so much. Ironically, Chris never speaks to the landlord because he's not on the lease. He's like his powers don't work with them, right? If you're on Facebook, join us over on YouTube. Click on that link. Where'd I do with the link, y'all? Flo said we got the green. Said we got the green eye. Child and yes, can you believe that she envies? She doesn't know what envy means. That child does not envy you. Okay, that is your daughter, and I would. That's weird that you said your daughter envies you. Let's go ahead. Let's look at this real quick, guys. Hold on. Let me make this big. Okay, you guys voted, and this is what you guys say. Hold on one second. Girl, the results are in. Best lie of July 2023 best lie. Cuz we're in August now, okay? This August, it's August 1st, okay? But Jazz, best lie, 384 votes. July 2023 best mom lie, best ratchet mom lie, excuse me. In fourth place, Live twins, now one girl. So entering into the chat, Flojo, aka Florida Johnson. Okay. Liv's man wants to marry her. Girl, we're gonna have to talk about that later on this evening. Okay. Jazz and her pizza delivery scam. She had just watched it on TikTok. And if you want to see the receipts, yesterday she said she didn't know anything about the live. She saw the live, but she didn't have time to go into the live. She couldn't start her live fast enough. And then today, well, so that was the day before yesterday. And then in yesterday's live, she actually did watch the live. She participated in the live. She talked to the woman and she knows all about it. If you missed that part, make sure that you watch this live, okay? But we're going to go and we're going to finish this up in part 2. I just dropped the link. You guys, let me see, where did I drop the link? Here it is. Guys, pin. Okay? Girl. All right? Okay? All right, let's go ahead. Let's shut this down and let's go over there. Go get your little pee breaks in and let's do this damn thing. We will go ahead and finish this up. If there's any comments in this one, we'll run back to this one and look at the comments as soon as they upload. She said, yeah, can you believe that? Amaya's envying her because she played basketball. Are you kidding me? Chris and Jazz are two bros. Yes. Hey, boo boo. 1 second, dear. All right, give me just a minute. Good morning, boo boo. Okay. All right, it's interesting they haven't given Jasmine a new lease. Well, I don't think her lease is up, boo boo. I don't know if her lease is up. Why would they give her a new lease if it's not up? I think she moved somewhere in like January, February time zone. And I think she just renewed her lease. Remember, she moved. Oh, no. She moved in right before Legendary was born, right? So Legendary was born in November. They moved in and she was pregnant, right? So I'll find the video. I'll drop the video of when I did a reaction. She was packing by herself. Um, but Legendary was born sometime in November and they had just moved into that house, and Legendary will be 2. So her lease is coming up. Her lease is coming up. So will they renew it? I wouldn't. I would not have someone like that in my rental property, period. She's bad for business. She would not be a good investment because she's with the shits and your property is going to be fucked up. Okay? Period. All right? I'll see you guys in a minute.
And my man, thank you to my man.
Be come on here with my man. Thank you to my man.
And my man.
I'm grateful. I think that be come on here with
And my man, thank you to
Thank you to my man. Hey. Y'all don't have to be grateful like y'all man. You supposed to be like,
And my man.
Y'all think that be come on here with my man.
And my man.
Thank you to my man. Hey. I've been grateful for think that.
And my man.
Thank you to my man.
And my man. And my man.
Okay. Hey guys, I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Let me just my daughter just woke up and everything, so let me get her situated and I'll be over there in a minute. The room is up and it's stuck, and I'll see you guys and we will finish up on part 2. Okay, bye.